How's everyone doing this morning? Hope everyone had a good long weekend. Market was closed yesterday. If we get right into it, the market is down 1.5% this morning. Well, for SPY, QQQ is down 1.8%, and IWM is down even more, so almost 2%. My biggest concern would be, well, obviously QQQ is now back down under its 50 SMA, but SPY is pretty much right at its 50 SMA for its part. So under that, it could really get worse. Obviously, it's a bit different because it's kind of based on outside news, outside political news. So I guess it can reverse pretty quickly, or it could also worsen pretty quickly. So I guess we have to be somewhat careful. My only current position is SNDK, which is basically down a percent and a half. I'm not worried at all about this. Stop loss is deep, deep, deep into profits. I guess I'll have to see. I'm pretty interested in HYMC today. The market is down, the entire market is down, and this is going up. This is gapping up almost 8%. Again, this is a very small range. If you look at the hourly chart, it's a little bit better. It is breaking out of this range right here. So personally, I wouldn't be mad into taking a bit of risk, getting into that position. But like I said, it is a very short consideration period. This one is a bit better than the previous one because it gets tighter and tighter around the end. It's put, I guess an inside day here, well, Friday. So this, I'd be pretty interested today if it confirms. When yes, no. A lot of things basically just will have a hard time, I feel like. APLD, no. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are gapping down pretty hard. So I guess the only real thing would be HYMC, unless you guys are looking at other things. But with the market, with the current market, everything being down, it's kind of hard, right? There's this, it's another mining stock. This, another gold stock, pretty similar to the first one here. And then there's HYMC that's obviously leading basic materials. Can you guys not hear me? One sec. Is it working? Because I see it working on my end. Other people that are listening, do you can you hear? Anyways, yeah, so a lot of gold, silver gapping up. We can also take a look at silver right by itself. Just don't hear. One sec. All right. Is it better now? This is gapping up like crazy. But I mean, no, it is way too much. Way too much of a gap up, to be honest. All right, perfect. So if you guys didn't hear, I was saying I'm interested into HYMC. It's a leading basic material stock. Obviously, the entire sector is doing pretty good right now, despite the market being down. But this is leading. It's still pretty extended, so I'd be more careful. Probably 0.25% add as well, especially with the market being down quite a lot. Wow, SNDK is pretty much break even right now, so it's a good thing. Market opens in 1 minute. There's silver, SLV, that I want to take a look at, and then gold here. Yeah, I guess these are gapping up quite a lot as well. But I'd be interested into HYMC if it confirms. If not, HL, is it in my watch list anymore, or did I remove it? I removed it. I'd say HYMC is leading, but HL is doing pretty good. There's no setup on HL. I guess it kind of broke out of this small range here and here again. Currently at the exact moment, it might be more extended above its 10 SMA. It's 23.5% above its 10 SMA, and then this, yeah, a lot less, I think. It's a bit less extended. Oh, it's actually pretty similar. 21%. But I'd say HYMC, if you zoom out, this is a bit more than HL. But both are pretty good. Oh, can I just remove this? All right. Both are pretty good, pretty similar. Honestly, I prefer HYMC. I just, because it was the first to go up, was the first to break out these days right here, and then HL kind of followed. But I agree that on Friday, HL had a better day than HYMC as well. To enter today, I'll go with HYMC if it confirms, because HL doesn't have a setup. Well, SNDK is SNDK for some reason is green on the day. UAME. Yeah. It's kind of a tricky one, I'd say. It's in the same sector, but it's much weaker, actually. So I just, especially with the current market conditions, I just focus on the leaders in HYMC, HL, for example. If we go through the watch list, everything is red, except, I guess, except SNDK, ONDS a bit, and then HYMC. So HYMC, what would the sizing be on this? 36.18 as a stop loss. And entry would be 37.50. 20. There's also like other names that we had in the watch list. USAR, we had, UAME we had. NUAI. Yeah, I mean, it is completely breaking out. The volume is actually pretty bad. Well, bad in a good way. It's actually pretty good, I meant. But personally, I would enter this right now because of the market conditions. I would enter a leading sector. This is a strong stock in a not so leading sector. This is a strong stock in a leading sector. It's kind of the difference here, especially in a market like this. I'm not talking. That's why you can't hear. Yeah. But it's funny because earlier today I had to restart the live stream because people couldn't hear when I was talking, actually. Yeah, I'm mainly looking at the HYMC for today. There's HL that's doing pretty good as well, but not range, and it is selling off right now. NUAI, which we talked about briefly, I guess it's doing pretty good. It's actually, I mean, it is completely breaking out a lot of volume actually, but I wouldn't be interested in that just because of the overall market conditions. It's kind of a not random, but sort of random when we have opportunities like these. Obviously, the setup is much smaller in here, but it's a much stronger stock. It's stronger sector. It's actually leading the market. I'm surprised SNDK is doing good this morning, despite the market being down so much. I'm not mad at it. Actually, this is pretty insane. Look at this. I don't even know how much we're up on this. Yeah, I'm up today as well because of SNDK. Well, it's my only position, so yeah. Um, let's put on Earth here the high of today. So if it confirms, I'll take a 1/4% of it. If not, I'm not too worried. SNDK is up 5% almost. ONDS, yeah, ONDS is up as well. Really? Oh, the in on the European market. Is it the same ticker name and stuff, or like is it the same price in euro? I guess. Okay. Yeah. It was minus 10% and it's today it's up like 5% at the moment. It's pretty crazy. Probably will be a very short day again today. There's not much I'm looking at other than this. The rest we can just wait, see what the market does. Um, Obviously it's news driven, so it's a bit weird, like it was earlier this year with tariffs. Well, last year I guess we just changed year, but from like I guess March through May was very weird, very choppy. A lot of outside political news affecting the market, affecting our returns. Um, so it was a lot harder to trade. Hopefully, we don't see anything else like this. Poet is actually doing pretty good. I remember, Lusada, you are in Poet, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's doing pretty good today. Great recovery. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care what he's talking about a lot. As long as it doesn't affect the market, it doesn't affect us, right? The bad thing is then, well, obviously there's, I don't want to get involved into politics, right? Like with the group, but personally, I just see it like if it affects the market, then it's bad. If it doesn't, then not that I don't care, but it's not something I truly care about. Like from a trader perspective, at least. And I don't really follow that, like what he says. So again, yeah, the World port this year would be pretty good. Last year, I couldn't do it. I fell short a bit, 71%. I mean, CIFR is there's a good range here, but it's down today. Well, yeah, so it's back into its previous range. It's a SHMD. What is this? No, I mean there's no volume at all. Look, even here, I mean intraday is like gapping every 5 minutes or so. HYMC is getting closer. SNDK is doing good. How much are we up on SNDK? Let me check this. 91%. This is insane. Let me take a screenshot of this. I'll send it out in I send it Discord. Dude, this is insane. Might actually be your first 100% trade of the year. We have pretty decent sizing as well, still. Like we could have trimmed a lot more than we did. But I think we did pretty good. Execution was pretty much perfect, I feel like. Here we go. SNDK. It's my only current position at like right now. Yeah, I know. I took this trade here December 19 when the market was very choppy. A lot of people actually didn't take it because, it could have been just another loss, just another stop, but it's kind of an important thing, which is being consistent. CMRL. Oh, CRML maybe? This? I mean, there's not really a range, but it's getting, it's in a good sector, that's for sure. Yeah, there's not really a range. It's kind of similar to UAME, I feel like. But no, the leading stocks would be HYMC, if not HL maybe. Both are pretty good. I feel like HYMC is better. It looks stronger. Yeah, I mean, yeah, UAME is it's not bad, but it's far from leading the sector. I guess that it could be an entry if you guys really want to position in it. T. Well, T is just making higher highs. Again, like I guess maybe this. Look at this. It's just going up, but there's a lot of huge resistance right here. It's pretty weird, but well, it's not weird, but it just doesn't stop. Ooh, HYMC getting closer. All right, I'm taking HYMC 0.25% risk. Just sent out the alert. The size is not terrible. It's pretty okay. All right, great. Oh, Arnie, I just saw your message. You sent me a message about not being able to hear me. But yeah, I just saw it. So next time you send me a message, I'll be able to have a notification. But yeah, I was talking. I'm also recording this session, so I guess I'll share the replay as well. And then hopefully people can hear me. Perfect. Yeah, I can see your message as well. Ooh, QBTS is breaking down, looks like. We'll end up testing its 50th SMA and then after. Hopefully it bounces. If not, not so good of a sign. CIFR, TMC, PLD. Yeah, HYMC looks pretty good. It's a very strong stock in a in the leading sector. It's a leading stock in the leading sector. So SNDK, actually, we could move our stop loss here. Where's our stop loss currently? Let me look. Stop loss is at 334.54. Is it here? Yeah, we can move it 377 actually. Well, it might be a bit early. How far would this be? 16%, not even 3 times ADR. Here could be, yeah, 373.97 would be better. For now, we'll just move it higher later. 373.97. Stop loss is actually so deep into profits. Entry was 220, 230, let's say. Stop loss is 62% in the profits. So that is huge when you're here. For those that did take it, obviously. So 373.97. Like we have a lot of like my open P&L from SNDK is pretty high, but our stop loss is so deep into profits, it actually doesn't matter, right? Because we really can't lose much out of this. we go. All right, so HYMC entered today. SNDK move stop loss. The rest is actually, I mean, market's trying to bounce. SPY's trying to bounce off its 50 SMA. It's being pretty choppy here. I guess that will be it for today. Any of you guys have questions, setups, names you're looking at before I hop off? If not, I guess I'll see you guys in the chat today. So is everyone good? Any questions, setups? Or are we ready to hop off? And I'll also post a live streaming replay as well. I'll send it in a chat. Make sure no one misses it. All right. Hopefully everyone has a good day, and I'll see you guys in the chat today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for live trading. All right. Have a good day, guys.